I'm Eric Heron.
And I'm Michelle Heron, and we have been attending the Hazlitt campus for a little over 2.5 years. So Eric and I have been married for 11 years, and in the first 6 years of our marriage, we went through a lot of infertility struggles trying to start our family. When we were meeting with our doctors and trying to determine what our options were, I had said at the time that adoption was not something that I was open to. And then fast forward to 2019, we just got a very random call about a little boy that was born that needed a home. It was kind of God's way of showing us, you guys think you have this plan. Well, let me just show you what the plan I have for you that's way better.
It really opened our eyes to, after 6 years of trying and crying and it not being successful, in hindsight, why none of those were successful, because
it led to Ryder.
We were waiting for a little boy.
And then in 2020, in October, we were able to formally adopt him. On our adoption day is the day we met Chuck. So we had moved into this neighborhood 6 months prior and just kind of put a little blurb out on social media, who is everybody getting their Christmas lights from? And Chuck's name was tagged, and so I reached out to him. And he comes over the same day we were doing our adoption ceremony to do our Christmas lights. And just Chuck being Chuck, he was like, you guys have a ton of people in your house on a Thursday afternoon. What is happening here? And we explained to him that we were doing our adoption of our foster son. And he was like, well, I'm the campus pastor of this church right over here in Hazlitt, and that's our main mission. That is what we focus on: orphan care, foster care, adoption. And at that moment, I was super interested in the church. And I had Googled it a few times and looked on the website, but it wasn't really until a full year later.
Every week from then on out, we've been coming here. And as far as neighbors and friends and everybody that pitched in and helped.
Yeah, Tony and Jeff are our neighbors.
Just put everything together.
They saw us pull in the driveway with boxes of baby furniture, and they were like, is that baby furniture? And they came over and put everything together with us. And then we were blessed with Rhett after we adopted Ryder. We thought, well, let's just, try this IVF thing again. Yeah. So it's been a journey, but it's definitely, being an FOTP is really, it's been really life-changing. There's nothing that, I think a lot of parents will say that nothing changes their heart like becoming a parent, but I think, and I'm sure every parent says this, but I think our situation is just a little bit different. When you've prayed for something and cried for something and wanted something for so long, and then you finally receive it, it changes your world in a way that makes you just forever grateful for the gifts that God has given you. And because we truly believe both our kids are absolute gifts.